That all looks fine to me. Galleon front.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival.
Okay.
And its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
I like how they've changed the names a little bit. Hey Buckin, how you doing?
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive. Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers.
Here we go.
But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche. Prologue. Gallia to arms.
I like how you can see direct parallels to World War II. Like, it's supposed to be a World War II game, but they don't want to use the real names, so they've added, like, fantasy names for it. That's kind of cool. Now, unfortunately, I am not particularly WW2 savvy. There's not a lot of my brain space that's devoted to World War II history. When I was in high school, somehow I jumped schools a bunch of times, and I never learned about World War II. Officially. So anything I know has been from documentaries, the History Channel back when it was the World War II channel, and like reading Wikipedia articles. If there's something that is intended to be an explicit reference to something that happened in World War II, feel free to share that in chat, because I probably won't know. Display my ignorance. See how easily I can make save files. It looks like very easily. Yeah, it's essentially instant. That's nice. Let's go. Yeah, right, Leon? I really like the visual style.
March 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Bruhl.
Hey, Sanguine, how you doing, man? I like their magic element that they use to power cars and stuff.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
About to find out, Buckin. I don't play very many of them.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. Beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruhltown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes, oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Thanks, fish.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right? Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is. Huh?
Oh shit.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am, or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there!
I really like the visual design on the Empire.
Come on!
This game has a really cool visual style.
Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Right on, Sanguine. About saving the game. You should save the game. Saving's a good idea always. At least it's very fast. I will not be practicing off stream. I spend enough of my time off stream really to stream activities. We'll see how it goes. Take out all three of them. Failure if Welkin Alicia dies or 20 turns pass. Okay. We probably don't want anyone to die if we can help it.
Get it done.
Interesting.
I see 3 of them.
Ooh. See if I can make some multiple saves. Hard drive space isn't an issue,
Listen a
so.
second. There's something I should explain.
Command points. When combat starts, you see a map of the area and unit's position. Here, you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position with respect to the enemy. Sure. Doing so uses your command points. More times you can give instructions to your units each phase. You have 3 CPs, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Okay. Well, why don't we send the Watchmen in first? Oh, that's cool. So I command them from the map, but then I actually control them. Use Sleepy to select a unit in the command mode and plunge into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit to select around the field. This guy should have a red shirt. As you move around, the AP gauge... Okay, so it's turn-based, but kind of. Gotcha. That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, exactly, Spiky. Move the unit to the sandbags. I can do this. That's a really cool mechanic. I'm a fan. Attacking. Press the right bumper to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with the currently selected weapon. Move the cross, so you actually have to shoot. Cool. And snap between targets. Ah, there is an accuracy component. Got it. Don't go for a headshot, is what they're saying. Unless if we have someone who has a lot of accuracy. That's cool. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. Yeah, let's do it. I've got cover. Cool. Without ending actions, unit with 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Press B to end their current action. That's super cool. I've never seen a game like this before. Very, very unusual. Ah, so I could just have him keep shooting. But do I want to do that? I don't know if you get any like benefits for having units help each other out. We'll try it. We'll bring out Welkin. Why not? See what happens. Blitz system. That makes sense. Welkin's definitely a better shot. Cool. Now, I probably didn't want to waste his turn. Well, I did need to waste his turn before because the guy wasn't dead yet and it would have taken a bunch of unnecessary damage. So now I want to check and see where the other dudes are. I see. Hopefully there's another list of sandbags I can use to get over. Using cover. I don't know if I'm able to make it to that sandbag before they reach me. Take less damage and immune to headshots and critical damage. Ah, okay. So I don't think I can make it to that cover. Is there anything on the map that shows me exactly how far I can go? Like what my furthest location is? I don't think there is. I think I just have to kind of pay attention. So to that end, I think I'm going to go back to that sandbag. That gives them a good defensive position, though. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to do that. Hey, Sneakers. How you doing? There is no way for me to know how far I can go. Okay. And I'm guessing only certain things count as cover? Or can I use, like, that rock as cover, for example? I don't know how the cover system works. Yeah. I'm not going to risk running out in the open. I'm going to play carefully, even though it might get me in trouble later. So I'm going to move him back here. It's kind of nice that I can use him as a scout there, though. You have to hide behind, like, things that are defined as cover. Oh, except for that rock, apparently. I'm guessing she's probably like a medic. Maybe not. It's gender stereotypes. Subverted. If I see the go over button, I think that's letting me know that that's cover. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to hit them from here. Hey, Shining Star, how you doing? Okay, so the faster you complete the mission, you get more XP and cash. Yep, let's do it. Let's see what happens. Cool. to see each of their view of the enemies. Alright, so we still want to take them out one at a time each. They're pretty close to us now, though, unfortunately. Using CP effectively. When well used, even a limited pool of CP could take out a significant number of foes. Using the same unit multiple times, so moving her was probably the wrong decision. I mean, utilize hurrying past each train. So if people get tired, they'll start each consecutive with fewer AP than the last. Okay. That's a cool mechanic. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP, so remaining those CP will be carried over to the next turn. Oh. Alright, so you want to... I get it. Your AP doesn't carry over, though, so you want to try to use all of your AP if possible, I think. I don't think...
Ready to go.
Yeah, and it's interesting, I can't see, like, above ground. Like, I actually rely on what the unit's able to see, so... Let's see. Can I use this as cover? Doesn't look like it. Bridges don't count. I'm getting my ass kicked here. And they keep shooting you while you're out in the open, it looks like. They can keep punishing you in that way. I see, that's why they were showing me the character earlier. Gets a counterattack. So long as I'm chilling there, I'm taking damage, it looks like, too. You can try to bring in the town watchman just to have less damage on a single person. Got him. Cool. They have different weapons. It's good to know. Probably never Welkin go, right? Would make sense. Probably good to, like, flank people too sometimes.
Ready to go. Now.
Like it gives you a sense of how many shots you have to kill. I'll look at their other weapons after this phase. I don't think we're not in huge worry of losing here. Okay, so as long as they're moving before they press the shoot button, I just get to be like spamming shots at them. It's kind of like counterattacking. Nice. Alright, well that was easy mode, but it established the mechanics to me. So long as you're moving and in the range of the enemies, they will keep shooting you, so get to cover fast. I thought maybe their attacking you would just be based on when you choose to attack. Neat. Now, does everybody get XP equally, or is it based on who actually acted and did the shooting and the killing? Let's see how easy. It looks like I can make new saves pretty trivially. It's good to know. Okay. I like that battle style. I've never seen anything like it before.
There's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
Right on.
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia.
As usual, I will try not to talk too much over
Though
the
it was
voice
only
actors.
A small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
All right. So now the training wheels come off, I assume. Saving the game.
In defense of Bruhl.
Don't have to watch that again. In case we die horribly. Decent chance of that happening. I guess I'll make a new save whenever I go into a new battle. Pick up Destiny, Buckin. I'd be playing it if I had a console to do it.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the art style in this game. Pretty unique. It looks like a kind of a storybook almost. Water.
Martha, look! Wilkes is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old.
He's basically an aged veteran. This isn't to follow the JRPG convention, I'm sure.
And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
It's a very interesting convention in Japanese media, featuring like young adults, is they tend to go out of their way to establish the ages of characters.
A light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
My mom called me a spud when I was an infant. I looked like a potato.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Nice, Kami. That totally sounds like a Star Wars name too, doesn't it? Has the right number of syllables.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Yeah, I killed 3 dudes.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What?
Yeah, what?
Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
That's right.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero.
That's right. She's a strong, beautiful Alicia. She don't need no Welkies.
Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Aw.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Gunther.
Yep. It was taken before I was born. That's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy.
He's a pretty hot looking dude.
And who's that with him?
Beard?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Oh, nice.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
Wait, what's the story with tanks being called tanks? There's some trivia there, right? That they're called tanks because we had to like conceal the project. And we did so by saying that it was an underwater. Somebody can fill it in, I'm sure, especially Leon knows more about it than I do.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
We were in Rome. We went to this Leonardo da Vinci museum, and they had taken all his drawings and like tried to make the contraptions that he drew. And one of the things that he drew and that they had at the museum was this like giant wooden tank. Essentially, it was really cool.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Here, I keep a clock face on my palm.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this.
I'm getting a sense that each of the characters has like a preset number of animations they can scroll through, and holding your palm in front of your face and looking freaked out is one of them.
All right, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
Land ships, nice. Yeah, and I was asking about the badass Finnish sniper. He is more well known than I realized. I will not attempt to pronounce his name aloud. Well, I should, and just give you the disclaimer that I'm going to do it wrong. Is it Simo Haya? Haya? Alright, Kami. He's a clockwork automaton.
Look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way. You know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah! What was that?
That sound.
Alright, here we go. Battle time, looks like.
I don't believe it. The mill.
I feel like the cutscenes in this game haven't been excessive so far. Like, there's an issue with JRPGs having way too much front-loaded story and interstitial story, but I think it's been fairly reasonable. Only in exactly what's needed.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together now. We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Right, Leon? Oh, awesome, Johan.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out. Stay low.
Alright, battle time. Keep saving. What I'll do is I'll just save on the same spot if it's not a battle, but as soon as I start a battle, I'll make a new save. Because I have to just completely start it over from scratch.
I'll explain the mission.
Hey, Plaster, how you doing? Taking almost the entire area over. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover. Eliminate the enemy leader. Interesting. Maybe enemy units hiding behind the buildings. Oh, interesting.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Bruhl.
Anime World War II. I think it's clever that they went that route, though, of, like, renaming stuff. Makes it a little bit easier to track when it has fantasy names.
Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
So I could, like, bum rush and, like,
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
try to take out the commander while ignoring all the other guys, but I'll almost certainly die, so I'm not going to do
Got
that.
a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Oh, sorry, Sanguine. If D-Rock pops in, maybe we can switch. Hey, Andrea.
I don't think I got you in the bathroom on camera.
Okay. If you want to know what the hell she's talking about, I was, like, using the restroom before stream, and Andrea's like, oh, she was chatting with somebody over Skype for work. So she, like,
Very
walked past while I'm
important
standing in the
person.
bathroom. Yeah.
But I knew you had to start, so I was gonna move from the living room to the
bedroom.
So
And I looked like, oh my god,
every
but
day he's like, "Did you just walk into a closet?" And I was like, "No, I had to. My husband's about to get on a call." Is what I
yeah,
said. He's like, "Oh, you can turn the video off." I'm like, "No, he's gonna be talking. That's
yeah.
the vision." So I'm gonna go into the.
I think it's all fine.
I was
You were
like,
holding
"No,
it like
that's,
here.
That's not a closet. That's my apartment.
Oh, nice plaster.
But no, I think I managed to like that.
Dr. Miss Marstead.
Yeah, wait, we're calling Miss Marstead again?
No, it's not important.
Dr. Marstead.
This game is pretty cool. Check it out. It's kind of like anime World War II. Should enemy attacks drive units HP to 0, their condition is critical. You have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Oh, so maybe eventually we will.
We have a very, like, open door policy with the restaurant.
Yeah,
It's just
why
the
would
two
that
of
ever
us.
matter?
Well, it
Haven't you seen the
matters
Simpsons
in
episode that's like,
some
I'm
cases.
whizzing with the door open and I love it.
But yeah, if you're just taking a quick peek,
Here we
that's
go.
you don't need to close the door.
Alright, let's see. There's a scout there. So you pick somebody, and then during their turn, you see this meter at the bottom. That's how much I'm able to move. Eventually it runs out. So basically it's turn-based.
Yeah.
But I am actually controlling him, right?
Sure.
So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get into cover.
Well, and you can move and then do an action and then move again.
Yes. You
That's
can only do
nice.
one action per turn, though.
Ah.
This
Okay.
guy when attacking, when trying to
So
position
it's
units in a
like
spot that will
D&D.
be safe. I see. So the sight line lets me know whether or not I can reach them.
Marstead's still satisfied. I'm just gonna translate it. Sure. I don't know what I can react about. Oh, I was reading an article about how neuroscientists are using the mathematical formalism for quantum mechanics to describe like decision making. And I was thinking about that, and I think that's actually really appropriate because, like, with quantum mechanics, you have all these different probabilities, and where quantum mechanics starts to predict things differently than you would in the classical sense is when those probabilities start interacting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, like we were talking about before, when you have two orthogonal measurements that are independent so they don't affect each other, this classical way of thinking, the deterministic way of thinking versus the quantum way of thinking, they'll give you the same answer, so you can't tell the difference. But when you have the probabilities interacting with each other, that's when quantum mechanics is needed. And so, like, when you're making a decision, you've got all these different things in your head sort of interacting with each other, and then, like, how they interact, and what's the chance of when you have to make a split decision, what you come up with based on all the different probabilities in your head. It makes sense that quantum mechanics is working so well for them. Anyway, I think that the article was like, next time someone complains that you're irrational, just tell them that you're following the laws of quantum physics.
This is kind of cool. It gives me an estimate of how many of my shots have to hit to kill him. I only have one weapon. Oh no, I do have multiple weapons. I guess Ragnade is a grenade. Okay, sure. So I need to hit him twice to kill him. I'm going to shoot 5 times, and my weapon is good against persons. It looks like it's versus people, versus armor, and versus area. So I'm going to attempt to kill him here. Look at that. Killed the Empire. Yeah, we want to stop our turn right away there at the end.
My turn, okay?
Sorry, Spikey.
Alright, I need to get 9 shots to kill him, and I only have 5, and he's pretty far away, so there's a really good chance I'm going to not get a lot of hits in here. I have another grenade I can use, but it doesn't get close enough, so I'm just going to try shooting. Maybe I can. I think once I press the attack button, the attack has started, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. Now, what caused her to duck more that time? Is that just a feature of her character, that she's smarter about doing that?
What? Girls are awesome. I wasn't listening.
Okay, no, I was talking to chat,
Oh, okay, very good.
looking for help. Oh man, they get a lot of CP. Now, we all are attacking while they're moving just like they are, too, so if the enemy isn't moving efficiently, I could potentially take them out. What does the shuffle thing mean, I wonder? Question mark means I know there's an enemy that's roughly in that area, but they're not in my line of sight, so they're not showing up on my menu. That's how I interpret that.
Here we go.
Right, and things aren't actually... No, they're... As soon as I start the turn, they're moving. Yes, there are.
Maybe we should go through and probably, like, clean that up.
Clean out quotes.
Quotes that maybe were funny at the time, but... Anyway, clean up. Get the quotes to stand the test of time.
Okay. I mean, quote system is not paper. It's like Wikipedia. I'm never going to run out. I always have a bajillion of them. Go send the Watchman forward.
Alright, I think we gotta just keep looking for him today.
Okay, sounds good. If you need anything, let me know. I'm here. I think that was a critical hit when it flashes bright like that.
The guy I was talking to said I should apply for the faculty position.
At UCLA?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you should do it.
Move it out.
Not near the end of the world to live in LA. prefer to leave California if possible, but I don't have to be happy. Alright. Ow, ow.
Well, the application is due until November 1st.
Nice.
Oh, and apparently...
One shot, one kill.
A bunch of the people who are on the search committee know Brian.
Oh, yeah?
Respect Brian.
Cool.
So, my
Brian's one of her old
PhD
advisors.
Who loves me? At least pretty sure he loves me.
Do you see what Kami added to the quote?
Yeah.
You can't crit guys who are behind cover. Yeah, they mentioned that earlier. That's one of the benefits. The little ratas that appear out of the guns are really cool plaster. Well, this guy might be able to get behind my cover, depending on how he moves. I guess we're about to find out how that works. No, he's gonna stop and fire there. It's fine.
Now!
Nice counterattack from Alicia. Equal opportunity warfare.
Sounds
And
like
real
she's
World War
kicking
II.
ass.
This is like, it's like a kind of fantasy version of World War II. So it's like the Allied Federation
Where
versus the
fighting
Empire.
takes places in neighborhoods instead of...
Well, I mean, but like all the names have changed to fantasy things. Like instead of it being them warring over oil and other resources, like mining resources, they're looking for this like magic rock that like powers their electricity and things. So it's kind of cool. It's like it's basically World War II. If you know World War II, you can figure out what they're trying to convey. But you don't need to know a lot of World War II facts to follow the game, since they've basically renamed everything with fantasy-style things.
Here we go.
I dig it. It's cool.
Hostile sighted.
Okay. Keep going. For a second.
Ah! Yes.
Dude behind a truck there. So there's a bunch of dudes here that I'm in range of right now, so I gotta be careful. This is a really cool game, though. I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I said, it's pretty different from what I'm used to. Sure, it's a grid SRPG without the grid, but they've hidden that cleverly. You know, it's like how MMOs are turn-based, just that the turn is about the duration of the global cooldown, about 2 seconds. Okay, I gotta press right bumper, I guess. Ah, nice. Man, peak. Achieving sentience. Hey, that was the commander. So then the battle's over. That's cool. Like they have convenient helmets that tell you if they're the good guys or the bad guys.
Sounds like a tank.
Laura Bailey's like Trunks, right? Dragon Ball Z? Sounds familiar. Oh, I see a bunch of things she's in. Looked her up on IMDb. Oh, good God. Well, now there are tanks. To save my game. Oh, Port Town Watchman. He was a red shirt. Yeah, I can see that.
Welcome Welkin! Tank!
Yeah, no shit.
That's not good.
All right,
We're not
Welkies.
equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow.
Too narrow for a tank to follow. Got it.
And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Yeah, go for it, Yahan. Thank you. Welkin, only Welkin has to reach the destination. Okay. Can I save my game? Okay, cool. Now, I don't know if... Well, it looks like it always puts us to this place at the ending. Like, it didn't actually track where we were, right? I wouldn't want to do the first phase over again and place people differently. I don't think that matters. So I gotta get all the way down here and stay behind cover the whole time. I mean, it's just Welkin that has to get there, so I don't really need to move other people. For now, anyway. No, that's not right. Get behind it, I guess. I don't think it can turn around immediately. Alright, GG.
Phew. Looks like we shook her. What are you doing from here?
Awesome. Thanks for that, Yahan.
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do.
Tanky. Yeah, exactly, Leon. Cutting that Gordian knot. Oh, I didn't know that, Yahan. Molotov cocktail is a Finnish term? Translated to English? So, yeah, I cut the Gordian knot. I've seen how much damage he's taken before, and I was like, I'm just going to spam... As soon as I saw the objective that's like, get Welkin to the alley, I was like... Man, I could sit here and try to shoot these guys, but I'm just going to screw it. I'm just going to run and run and run and see if I survive.
We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away.
Yeah, pretty good one, Kaitoi.
I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Thank you for recording the pronunciation of the name. It'd be very difficult for me to reproduce that, Yahan. Yahan is Finnish, if you didn't figure that out. Nice, Leon. A mod that makes it even more difficult. Interesting. C rank. Man. I guess I could have spent the full first turn rushing down and killing the boss.
Chapter 2. Escape from Bruhl.
Saving the game. I don't need to do that mission again. Well, I also, like I said, I'm never going to run out of save spots, so I may as well keep making a new one outside of, like, cutscenes.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
Oh, man.
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Bitch, I wish you would.
Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now!
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does.
Was she like Romani or something?
We got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P. It's a regular pig farm in here.
What is a Darkson supposed to be stand-in for?
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara! Huh? Hold it right there! Die!
Oh shit!
Darkson pig!
Nice.
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Yeah. I think every voice actor that I'm like, oh man, they're in everything, is in that I know that voice documentary. We'll keep saving on top of this one until we get another battle. There was an anime for it.
Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Another thing they can do by making it a fantasy version of World War II is greatly increase the number of female soldiers, which I think is a good thing. Hey, look at that! Way to go, Peek with the auto timeout.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
They just added moderation tools to Deepbot this morning. Good timing, it turns out.
Buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Save in again, although it looks like it always bops you out. It gives you a chance to save at the start of a combat portion.
Here's the brief for this operation.
Enemies a squad centered around a single tank, currently advancing from the plaza onto the main road, and we need to defend the gate on that road. If the enemy breaches it, the evacuating townspeople will be in danger. Probably head for the gate and try to destroy it. The tank will be with them. Our goal here is to take out that tank while keeping the gate standing. The help of your tank, it's next to impossible for us to destroy their tank. Until we rendezvous, the Bruhl Town Watch will do everything we can to keep the gate in one piece. For the tank. Sub-Bach games today are Brigandine for the PS1, Soul Blazer for the Super Nintendo, and Super Brothers, which is a PC/Android/iOS game. Brigandine is supposed to be first, but if D-Rock gets on before, then I'll see if he can swap with Sanguine Haze, so Sanguine can be around while we're playing it.
All right, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
This one seems pretty tricky. We'll see.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
Yes, I do. About sandbags and hand grenades. You must count to 3. No more, no less. 3 is the number thou shalt count, and the number thou shalt count to shall be 3. Count thou not 2, excepting that thou then proceedeth unto 3. Explosive power can destroy sandbags, okay. Alicia possesses some in this battle. Units will recover 1 hand grenade each player phase. It's good to know. But it seems good to use them if you have Alicia to spend them. Alright, let me save. 5 is right out. So, okay, that's the gate, and I don't have the tank here. To that end, I want to use Alicia. Hi, Ben. To bust some of their cover up, right? Maybe. Maybe not. It'd be nice if I could see from one of their viewpoints without having to switch to the character. Ben, don't rub your face on the microphone, buddy. Now, there's sandbags up and around, so I could try to get on the side of them. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for TwitchCon. I'm going to meet up with Ludefex, too, who's the guy that I met on the plane on the way to PAX. Alright, let's just test this and see what happens. Hi, Ben. Oh god, there's way more mobs here than I thought there would be. Hidden guards. Get behind cover. Poor Town Watchman's gonna die. Okay. Excuse me, Ben. Okay, so we know there's a bunch of dudes over there now. So running over to the side and using that sandbag is not necessarily the solution here. But maybe it is. We can try to keep doing that, although the tank is going to keep progressing forward, so it might be that there's too many enemies over there for that to be a viable solution. I could try getting into the sandbags on the left here, but they're not going to do me that many favors right now. Scout, huh? Yeah, this game looks really good, I agree. Let's well, we've invested in the right side. Let's continue our investment. We'll reload our save if somebody dies or something. I'd like to see what happens if we invest over there. Okay, I thought I was going to miss that for a second there. Oh, you can crawl in grass. That's cool. There's some grass there on the left that I could have been crawling through this whole time, I guess. Keep that in mind for next time. Got a crit in there. Very nice. Okay, see what happens next. I think they do, right? I would expect so. I'm going to save my CP for the next turn. Headshot's a crit, that makes sense. Alright, here we go. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Shh. Oh, shuffling means that they're moving without me seeing specifically what it is that they're doing. That makes sense. This means that they're visible, but they're not close enough for me to have a chance at shooting them. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. There are scouts running up by the gate that are trying to take it out. I do like that your CP carries over into the next turn if you don't spend it. Yeah, that's not good at all. Try to take these dudes out.
No! If this keeps up...
Yep, got it. So I guess we could just hang out at the starting area instead of being as aggressive as we were being. Being as aggressive as we were may have been a mistake, but that's how we learn. Alright, so we should have more CP now. About Ragnade. A small amount of damage is healed at the start of each player phase. Sometimes a unit that suffered heavy damage needs help to arrive faster. They need Ragnade. Another product of Ragnade ore. Healing and antibiotic properties is a single medical package. Oh cool, so you can heal yourselves. That's cool. Alright, well, those two guys are back there, but they're not my priority. I really gotta finish defending the gate. Right. I could potentially use the grenade to kill the sandbag that these guys are hiding behind. See what happens. Try to avoid getting shot by the tank as well. I think when you're crawling, you're not visible. I hope, anyway. Oh god. Get back in the cover. There we go. Okay, let's try switching to the grenade. Now, is that going to hit it, do we think? Oh, I see. I have to, like, press up. Hopefully it will. Let's see. About to find out. Looks like it worked. Nice. And she's taking damage now, so I'm going to use her again to heal herself. Pretty good. Alright, let's keep her where she is. Let's bring out the other dudes to finish those guys off if possible. Damn, these guys hit really hard. 22 to kill the shock trooper. God damn. Not screwing around. Now let's take out the scouts. Nice duck. I need to get into cover more smartly, you know. Oh, good God! Dude, those dudes are really nasty. Alright, well... I might just need to let the shock trooper stick as he is, you know? I don't know if there's anything I can do to avoid all this damage that I'm taking. Or I could reload the save, now knowing how nasty the shock trooper is. Let me think here. Could finish off one of the scouts. It looks like they're not going to focus on me outside of my turn, so having one fewer unit is definitely a bad thing, though.
My turn, okay?
Yeah, wow, taking lots of damage there. 2 shock troopers.
Now!
It's like you want to end very, very quickly. Alright, we'll see what happens. I'll let it play out. I'm not feeling this. I feel like very bad things are about to happen, but I can at least learn more about the mission so I can try it again if I have to reload. Damaging the tank just ain't happening. And they're acting so quickly. The AI is very smart that I don't get any shots off. I guess I could... I think what I need to do is next time I do this, I need to start blowing up their cover immediately, you know? So I can get some counterattacks off. Damn, man, the shock troopers are nasty. This is where we'd want to have a second town watchman. It's not so much that I can just have other people act more frequently. I can't do that effectively if one of them is dead on the counterattack turn. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be reloading this one, but I'm learning more about the battle. This is a tough one. Welkin has arrived. All the way the hell back there, though. We're definitely using him.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
Cool.
All right, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
Yeah. About tanks. Far beyond that of foot soldiers, they're able to deflect nearly all gunfire. This makes them a solid wall for your own ground units to hide behind. Good to know. Tanks do not recover a portion of their lost HP each turn. Consume 2 CP when selected. Relying too heavily will quickly lead to a fatal shortage of CP. That makes sense. Attacking the tank. Tanks have 3 major means of attack: anti-armor, explosive mortar rounds, mounted machine gun. Armor, explosive mortars will hit a broad area with young ignite. Ground units. Too close for the mortar. Okay. Did I need to, like, just drive through it or something? Shit. Well, now I know. Crap. Well, I wasted my attack for the turn. Now I know how it works, at least. Too late, Darkstar. I'll try using the rest of my CP to see what happens.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Got it.
All right, let's go take it.
Let's take down the shock troopers first. Yeah. We killed some of these guys, so.
Here we go.
That's a lot of Kappas, Texa. You got anything else to say? Okay, we want the anti-armor, right? 2 shots, looks like. This question mark, which I mean, I'm guessing it means it's impossible. About tank's HP. Body and main cannon will reduce body HP, links to the treads reduce treads HP. Okay. So we would have been okay if we hadn't have wasted our shot. We could have killed him, but now we don't have the CP to finish him off. Unless if we can get Alicia to survive, we'll see what happens. Yep. So he can't act again because we're out of CP. We could try to keep her hiding and just heal herself. If we can survive to the next turn without the gate dying, we'll be okay. Oh, shit. God damn. Alright. It might be okay given the number of dudes that we've killed. Let me heal herself, though. Fortunately, when she stands up to inject herself, she doesn't get killed. Yeah, you gotta end your turn real fast, otherwise you're in trouble. Alright. Cross your fingers and hope that they don't destroy the gate here. We'll see what happens.
Damage minimal.
That's no problem. Alright. It tanked the shot instead of it going against the gate. Now, does it matter if the town watchmen die? I got the sense that they were there to like soak up some hits, because they're not going to carry over into the next fight. And some Darkstar or someone else who's played this before, it's okay that they died.
Now!
Shock troopers, man. It's okay for them to die. If they don't have a name, then they're red shirts. Sick. Enemy tank is destroyed. Okay, that's all we have to do to win. Good to know. I was taking out its treads this whole time, or maybe I just missed last time. Yeah, we gotta get one more shot off on it, but we're holding its attention, so. I'm just gonna end my phase, see what happens. As long as the tank keeps fighting my tank. They're people too, Starfish. Yep, you keep shooting me. Just don't hit the gate. How much damage does that do? 100 or so? Okay, so unless if a third one runs up to the gate and throws a grenade at it, should be okay. I see Kaidoi. Holding out before Welkin arrives seems pretty nasty, especially with how nasty the shock troopers are. Yeah, and the shock troopers keep regenerating almost all the damage I deal to them between turns. It's interesting that they get to both try to shoot Alicia and... Oh, I guess he's using the CP for that purpose. Alright, I think we got it now. And the tank gets 6 CP with which to attack the thing now. Kaboom! Kaboom! Spleesh! Cool beans. Sack some town watchmen. That's okay. We used our healing items effectively.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
Go Welkies!
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time at least.
Welks! It's a boy! Martha had a boy!
Alright.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Yeah, and Masara's on top of shit. Delivering babies, running a tank.
That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
What an appropriate use of that emote, Starfish. Take it you played this one before, Starfish? I'm enjoying the game so far, it's pretty cool. Ah, okay, so I do get bonuses for having killed dudes, it looks like. Alright, I thought I was going to have to restart that one. I'm glad that it turned out alright. Sorry to the town watchmen who gave their lives so that we could win.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Bruhl was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Bruhl would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so?
Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia?
Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Oh, I really like Welkin now.
Vasel urban warfare.
You want to teach about biological altruism. What a likable character.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees.
The Empire is kicking ass and taking names.
Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess.
Cordy.
Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription.
Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that.
All schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, Both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
I guess, to me, that doesn't seem like that follows naturally. Like, supporting their neutrality, they had universal conscription. You'd think it would be the other way around, that if they're expecting to be neutral, that they wouldn't have everyone be a trained soldier. But maybe that's historically accurate to some nation.
Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now.
Pretty cool looking uniform. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not a World War II scholar by any means, so please chime in if you know what nation, event, battle this is supposed to be a stand-in for at any point.
Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
I don't know if I would hike in that.
Can I come in?
It makes sense, Kaidoi. It certainly makes sense with hindsight.
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see.
Oh man, uniform's pretty sweet looking.
Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Alright, thanks for hanging out, Plaster Master. Good seeing you. Catch you next time.
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back? It's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Alright, they use the word coleopter, they get points, and then he's thinking of sparkliness. Yeah, exactly, Plaster. Girl, you looking like a beetle.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
Yeah, that means that you looking fine in Welky speak.
Welkin?
Nah, girl, you gotta translate.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Man, Andrew would be all over being told she looks like a sweet beetle. I'm a lucky man. Oh, whoops, not just any bug.
I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
The text accidentally skipped, my A button got stuck as he said how rad of a beetle it is. And she's rolling with it, which is good.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
He's a cool biology teacher, and she's a baker.
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking.
Oh, +5 seer points to Alicia for busting my buns baking. Both alliteration and a bakery pun.
I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
Yeah, I like Alicia. Alright. What's next?
Come in.
I do like the comic
Excuse
book
me, ma'am.
sound effects.
Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now.
Ma'am.
Anime
Enlistee
glasses
Melchiot,
adjust.
You're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am.
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin? Valdio?
The guy's got a
I had
rad
no
name.
idea that you'd enlisted.
Yeah. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying more, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today. But you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgreaves. They'll be your new home. So get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Yeah, just science. Faldio doesn't really know what Welkin does. Oh shit, there's like a menu and all kinds of things that I can do now. Huh, alright, well... Train units to improve combat ability? Is that something that I can just do indefinitely? Well, let's look at all these in order, huh? Faldio. Oh, I didn't even get to use him? I get to use Largo, though. He looks like a good dude. Some sideburns. Alright, Tank Commander. Scout. Country bred. Standing on bare dirt leads to a boost in concentration. Oh, that's awesome! Maternal. When any of her close friends are nearby, the desire to protect them drives all of her abilities up. That's pretty cool. That's a really neat idea from a stats perspective. So she gets a bonus for being on bare dirt. Likes Welkin, and Dallas. Okay, let's look at the other people. Nature lover. Being around nature makes his heart soar. Unshaken even when surrounded, he remains calmly in command, enjoying a boost in his parameters. So when you're surrounded by foes, he's doing alright. Rosie. Allergy to dust and sand leads to a steady drain of HP, so don't take her to sandy areas. Then you're nearby, her abilities are enhanced, so she's near another shock trooper. Okay. Plowing through oncoming fire by sheer force of will, she takes less in damage from interception fire. Interception fire is when they're shooting at you while you're moving around, I take it? He's a Lancer. Paved roads feel strange and cold, leading to discomfort. Okay, don't put him on the paved roads. Surrounded by allies, he feels the drive and energy to work that much harder. Okay. His insurmountable spirit is enough to call him back from death, reviving him after his HP reaches 0. Cool. Alright, alright. Oh, Rosie and Largo like each other. Alicia and Welkin like each other. Good to know. Okay, cool. I really like that they have those little flavor effects. It's neat.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome. This is the command room. Use it to structure your squad.
Will do.
You will have access to both drafted and volunteer recruits. Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it?
So some of those other names in the barracks, it's probably going to see where they come from now.
This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents.
Oh, I see. They don't always proc Kaidoi? That's good to know.
I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes.
Okay, good. I was waiting for a definition of the different classes.
Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect
okay.
and make it back safely.
So they can move for a really long period of time. Their AP drains slower when they're moving. They don't do as much damage, but I can use them to get stuff marked on the map. I get it.
That and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass.
Oh, interesting. Now, does scouts have a good chance of spotting people hiding in grass? Hey Goomba, how you doing?
Price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out.
This is my first time playing it. We got a couple new people in chat. I'll take a quick break from the introduction. The purpose of this channel, I'm trying to play through and beat every awesome game ever made, knowing that there's too many of them to get to all of them in one lifetime. Later night, thanks for hanging out. So this one actually won the vote from viewers as to what game we're going to play next from that spreadsheet there. So I'm playing it for the first time, just started today, and I'll continue playing it over the next few weeks until we beat it. Probably months. It seems like a longer game.
Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up.
But if you're just here for Valkyria Chronicles, that's cool. It will be back until we beat it. Just check the schedule below the stream to see when it's going to be up. It'll probably be on Thursdays and Fridays that we're going to play it. So Shock Troopers are the combat dudes that we haven't had the advantage of using yet.
They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Starfish Heat. Appreciate that.
While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad.
I see. They're
Lieutenant.
balanced, but they do way more damage.
After them, we have Lancers, then
Oh, good.
anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way
That's
to
cool that they're
tanks.
Lancers.
They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback.
Okay.
Changing gears, we have the engineers.
Changing gears.
They handle supplies and perform combat support.
Very punny localization.
They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site.
That's really more of a play on words.
They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see.
Cool.
Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight.
They can't place sandbags, they can repair them though? Am I reading that right?
Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for.
I see.
That should cover the basics.
Hey Tits and Grits, how you been?
Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any
Holy
time.
shit, we're gonna go from an average of like 3 characters in a battle to 20? Big jump. Alright, so I will go ahead and take... Darkstar has given me some advice here on who I should bring in my party. To start with, at least. Marina, Jan, and Elise, it looks like.
Hi, my name's Elise Moore. Nice to meet you.
That heart-shaped face. Alright. Elise, Marina, and Jan, right? Now, the characters that appear here, are they at random? Looks like I don't see Marina or Jan in here. Oh, there's Marina.
Marina Wolfston, at your command.
Vice and Aika. Okay, so I don't have Jan, but I can get Aika.
Hey there, I'm Ika Thompson. I'll try my best. Sound good, Welkin?
It's Tara Strong, another voice actress that's in everything.
The name's Vice Engelbard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
I hear that voice actor a lot too. You get a random subset of all of them at the beginning, gotcha. Alright, okay folks, so why don't we have chat contribute to who else we take. I'm going to go through the list slowly. I'll just take names that you all throw out until we max out. We got 13 more slots. So we got Melville, Ted, Wavy, Montley, Noche, Frieza, Juno, Cherry, Alex, Kevin, Salinas, Hans, Eddie, Jane, Dorothy, Nina, Nils, Theold, Walter, Hector, Rosina, Carl, Homer, Ramsey, Nadine, Claudia, and Catherine. Always a fan of Ted.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
Cool. Looks like Keanu Reeves. Any other strong feelings about characters to take, guys? I'll eventually just pick some folks. Oh, you can see their potential info in advance. That's good to know. I do not look like Keanu Reeves.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
Cool. Get some more of the Lancers. Alright. Walter. Wavy because of the beard. He does have a nice beard, doesn't he? Do we determine what the Darkson is a stand-in for? Is that like the Romani people? Or like the Jews, maybe? Sounds like they're an ethnic group. The way the Empire was treating
Call
them.
me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Get Hector the Lancer. Ding, 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 ding. Metal allergy. Well, his metal allergy seems pretty nasty. They're Jewish, gotcha. Darkson hater. Oh, gross. Don't want to use her at all. Oh, having less than half full HP makes them throw away hope for the future. Interesting idea. Probably gonna take Walter. Good name.
The name's Walter Nash, buddy. Pleasure to be working with you.
Gotcha. Having allies nearby and a distraction that causes a drop in evasion ability. That's interesting. I can take Hector.
My name's Hector Calvi, sir. I'm at your service from today on.
Alright, let me look at my current list. I guess I can always remove people later. So I got 4 scouts, 2 shock troopers, 4 lancers, which might be overkill, and 2 snipers. I don't have any engineers, so I gotta start taking some of them. Homer's got a neat freak and a frail body. Those are 2 bad things. Decreased defense when they have less than full AP. Man, Homer just sucks. All 3 of his potentials are bad. Metalhead. Boost in attack power.
My name's Carl Lanzet, sir. It's a pleasure to join you.
Maybe it's that all the engineers have social problems. Pollinator allergies when too near. Okay. We do have another dark. I'm not going to take any racists in my party, I have decided. Let me look through and make sure I didn't take any by accident. Hate scouts. Damn. Yeah, right, Starfish. Ah, okay. I'll take another Darkson.
Hello, sir. My name is Nadine. I'm sure I'll be coming to you for help.
Alright, let's review again. We've got 4 scouts, 2 shock troopers, 4 lancers, 2 engineers. I need, okay, maybe just 4 of each. Definitely need more shock troopers. Fancies women, lancer killer. Imp hater. Oh, that makes sense, Empire. Take Hans.
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Panicky. Camp defender, huh? Let's see. I like paved roads. Might take Nina. Scout killer could be nice. See, for me, it's a toss-up between Alex and Nina. Killing Lancers versus killing Scouts. Let me see what my other dudes are. Oh, it's negative? Attack power is lowered. Alright, well that makes that easy. Let's go with Alex.
Hi, I'm Alex Raymond. I look forward to serving with you, Welkin.
Thanks, Kaidoy. Have to fill out 20 now, I can always switch between missions. That's good to know. Okay. Well, right now I've got, let's see, I think I've got 4 of each, right? Except for engineers, so I'd probably need 2 more engineers. 4, 4, 2, 2. I don't know if I really want the remaining engineers. Is there a recommended unit to have more of and fewer of? It probably doesn't make sense to have a ton of snipers or a ton of engineers. They have a pretty specific use case, right? I could see having more scouts and more shock troopers. Excuse me, it doesn't really seem to make sense to me to have way too many lancers. Like one fancies women and fancies men. Do the Lancer Killer and the guy who... Shatty Cathy. Like Frisia.
I'm Frisia York Handsome.
More scouts and shocks, that makes sense. Take someone who can take care of Lancers.
At your service.
Salinas. You guys think I'm okay having just 2 engineers, or should I take any more? Can pick from the folks that are remaining. Pointed objects. Man, I didn't know that word before. Thank you, Valkyria Chronicles. Ichmophobia. Bad back. Drop in defense when they crouch. Interesting. She seems pretty good all around. Well, she doesn't like paved roads, but other than that.
The name's Jane Turner. I'll do anything if it means putting holes in imps.
Cool, and I think I'll take one more engineer, if I can find one that's not too bad. You don't want him hanging out in camp. Ooh. Well, I guess that's not gonna... If they're at single-digit hit points, I have bigger problems. Fine with 2 engineers and 2 snipers? Alright. Sure. To pick from the remaining scouts, then. And shock troopers. Probably take a scout. They seem less shitty. Trooper Killer might be nice, although he's not really going to get to use it since he's a scout.
Hey, I'm Motley Leonard. How goes it?
Alright, I think I'm happy with that for now. Can switch it out some other time.
Well, feel like you've struck a balance? Come back anytime you'd like to adjust your squad.
Will do.
As time passes, we'll have more recruits to choose from, so keep an eye on that.
Will
list.
do.
Oh, and all the recruits go through training together, so they're all ready for combat.
Good to know.
They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience.
Right, Starfish.
Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work with.
Welcome to Japan.
That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
And lots of hope in me.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he?
I don't know why I couldn't pick him.
I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
So hopefully I get to dork around in the other areas. Okay, good. Can I go back? If I go into book mode, can I come back here? Because I kind of want to do this training field thing if it actually works. Check the R&D facility first.
Welcome to R&D, man. What can I do you for?
What's up, Leon?
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
I can come back here whenever I want. Okay. I might back out and save.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you. That evacuation at Bruhl was just... wow!
Whoa, dude.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man!
Guy's a big fan.
Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I can hear you from clear across the hangar.
I like that they use modern slang.
Oh, Casey, check it out. It's Lieutenant Gunther. He's the man.
There's a lot that they're able to do by not trying to be period accurate and just being inspired by World War II.
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
Hey, Chaos, how you doing?
So, Lieutenant Gunther, what brings you down to R&D today? We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of
Cool.
course, research expenses aren't cheap.
Of course not.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass-produce new models as they're developed.
Is this the only place to go to spend money, or can I spend them somewhere else?
You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the tank for a little while, I think.
Develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in any time and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
I see. Body enhanced mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor. I see. Oh, that's kind of cool. Alright, before we do that, let's back out.
Well, sir, was that helpful? We're working here around the clock to make possible tomorrow what's out of reach today. Come again a little later. We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
I'm gonna back out to the book so I can save my game, and then I'll come back and look at everything.
I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
Oh, okay, we still gotta do training fields, sure.
Welcome to your worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape.
I said it about 20 minutes ago, Kami. But yes, playing through every awesome game ever made. All awesome single-player titles. If that's your jam, it's good to have you. If you're just here for Valkyria Chronicles, that's cool too. It will return. Just watch the schedule underneath the stream to see when it will be up. It'll probably be Thursdays and Fridays that we play it.
Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up.
Level me up.
But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars.
Look on his face.
You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it?
Oh, that's clever. So it's not individual units that are leveling. I think I prefer that. Oh, thank you, Goomba. It's good to have you.
When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level.
That is exactly the kind of atmosphere I am trying to push, that it's chill, relaxing. You can put it in the other tab.
He's better than the rest of the team. Go home now.
Switch in if you see something interesting. I have a little cool follow icon that usually pops up, but Valkyria Chronicles doesn't like it, so it's okay.
All right.
Thank you, Goomba.
Now I'll show you lowlives how this whole thing actually works.
I do like the idea that you can level up a class instead of a unit, because that's been a problem in SRPGs I've played. I tend to focus on the units I get earliest in the game, because I've spent the most time with them and given them the most experience points. I tend to not use units I get much later on. I'm sure there's still some way that individual units level up.
First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
I love the intense look on the drill instructor when he's staring right in the camera. Hey Flarewing, how you doing?
All you want. I've got all day.
Yeah, I hear you, Spiky. Fire Emblem's a cool game, but it's very quickly cheesed. Oh, so I use money here too? Or no, I have experience that I'm using. Cool. I see. But there'd be no reason to... No reason to do a partial amount other than just drain my XP. I think I want to get everyone leveled up once. Makes sense. And what does potential say? Oh, for each of my characters. Got it.
You're better than this. Push those limits.
Cool.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human. Looks like that set will beat a new potential out of the Lancers. Looks like that set will beat a new potential out of the Snipers.
Oh, I see. So all of the Snipers and all of the Lancers have a new potential that they have available to them. Now, does this only apply to the people that are currently in my crew? And should I partially spend XP here? Like, is there a way I can lose the XP that's in the top right corner? I feel like it's silly to spend it before you can actually get a full level out of it, but maybe I'm incorrect. Lancers got tank killer, anti-armor boost. Now, are the new potentials that they get, are those always positive? It looks like that's the case. Top of a ladder grants increased attack power. Applies to everyone regardless. That's cool. Even if you pull in new people, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I agree, Spiky. I really prefer this system of leveling up. I'd like to see this in more titles.
Got it? That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
Gotcha. But they have some set of potentials before you level them up that could be negative.
Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them.
As we just observed.
You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Will do.
Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order.
And you said potentials don't always proc. There's some chance they'll proc on every turn.
Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
All right. Evade boost. Oh, interesting.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad.
I didn't realize Valkyria Chronicles is the same. I get Sega, right? So, Skies of Arcadia makes sense. Skies of Arcadia is now in the voting list, by the way. I'll repost the link to that. You can influence the next game we're going to play on stream if you check out that spreadsheet. There are commands you can enter in chat that spend your sphere points, the stream currency you earn by hanging out in chat and clicking the follow button. So you can vote for what game we're going to play next after we beat one of the titles currently in queue. Probably Xenoblade Chronicles. When we beat Xenoblade, whatever game has the most votes, we'll sub in for it. You never lose the value of your votes. You know, if you vote for a game that's low on the list right now, those votes don't get cleared or anything. They'll stick around indefinitely until that game gets played.
The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt.
Yeah, vote for Yahun's game. Dead Space.
I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Cool. I think we can go back to the book and save. Right, and then we'll come back. Hey Dieter, how you doing? Gallium Militia's base, you can use the experience points to fund. Okay, sure. That's what the H is on the right. Rock and roll. I'm good. I feel Well, I'll make a new save file. I'm not going to run out of that space. Tab select, headquarters. Yes. All right, we're going to look and see what we can upgrade in the R&D facility.
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked you're here, man.
Oh, I'm stoked too. Okay. Interesting. Uniforms. I want people to have as much defense as possible as my go-to when it comes to SRPGs.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Yeah, I feel like Dead Space is your aliens horror game, right? Whereas Silent Hill is more alien. Okay, I can't get the next one yet.
Sorry, bro. Just not there.
Oh, he feels so bad that they're not ready to do that one yet. Blast suits. Who uses blast suits? I'm gonna wait a sec before I print it one. The best defense is good defense. You got it, Starfish, exactly. I'll buy it anyway. Is that certain characters that use those instead of uniforms? I'm taking it. Okay, Lancers, sure. Makes sense.
It's done.
So they can better tolerate. I love the chorus from Darkstar, Kaido, Goomba, and Starfish. Alright, accuracy on the rifles. Much 500? No upgrades for hand grenades yet. Probably upgrade the rifle.
It's done.
Now, who uses rifles versus machine guns versus... Well, clearly the Lancers use anti-tank lances, right? And snipers use sniper rifles. But who uses machine guns versus rifles? Yeah, I'm going to try doing that. Yep, Brigandine is recommended by Sanguine Haze. It's a sub-block game. People who subscribe on Patreon, patreon.com/Marstead, at the $5 or higher amounts, can add a game for me to play once a week during sub-block. Thanks, subscribers and patrons. Sanguine Haze is one of our subscribers, and that's the game he nominated.
Here you go, bro.
Shocks and machine guns. Okay, gotcha. I'll just get them all for everybody. Yeah, I've never heard of Brigandine either. It'll be my first time. It's a PS1 game.
All set for you, bro. It's done.
Oh, no shit, Dieter. Right on. Secret of Evermore is awesome. It is one of the only games that is unique to America from Square. It actually pissed off Japanese because they really wanted to play it. It was made by Square North America, and it's a similar engine to Secret of Mana. Oh, these are expensive shit. I might save my money for the next mission and see what I do. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it for now. We'll come back to it. I don't want to dump all my cash on it for now. Optional specifications. You can change the parts. That's kind of cool. I don't have any new parts to use. Sure. Okay, I'm happy with what I got for now.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
Does that apply also to tanks, Darkstar? Oh, you never played in the Mana games? Yeah, you're missing out. I'll be able to play Secret of Evermore solo, but I'd like to play Secret of Mana and Seiken Densetsu 3, Secret of Mana 2, with other people, because they are 3-player games. So we'll see where I am, like, spatially when we get a chance to play them. I would like to play them with others. Okay, I'm going to leave the tank alone for now, but I'll come back to it when I get a little bit more money. How often does the R&D Center open up new things that I can do?
Welks.
What's up, girl?
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Hey, Ace. How'd your enlistment go? No problems?
I registered as a tank pilot and mechanic. Maintaining and operating the Edelweiss will be my responsibility from now on.
I think it's nice that we'll all be on the same squad together.
Sure. And do you think that I'll be selling myself short if I prefer defense upgrades on the tanks versus offense upgrades, Goomba? That's usually my preference in SRPGs. Other games where there's not like a permanent death component, I'll usually do offense before defense, but I will go for the tanky upgrades in these sorts of titles.
I think so too.
Every mission. Okay, cool. Then I feel justified in having saved my money. We'll see.
So what are you up to now?
The tank's hangar space is just through here. I was just carrying some Ragnite fuel back. It's used to power the tank, and also for the turret-mounted cannon rounds.
I guess I'm just more used to seeing it in street lamps and medical compounds.
Yeah, Ragnite is the like magic unobtainium ore that they're using in this World War II analog. I think that's a clever idea.
Seems like everything is Ragnite powered these days. That stuff is everywhere. Not enough of it for some people, though. It's the source of a lot of conflict.
They say the Empire's invading only to get at all the Ragnite in Gallian soil.
Oh, that's right. I had something to give you, Welks.
Nice, Dieter. I didn't know you'd played this one before.
Father's flare gun. It was in the barn, but I thought you might have some use for it.
Another hand-me-down.
Been enjoying it so far.
I gave it a once-over. It might be old, but it's still serviceable.
I didn't mean... I just can't believe I'm a tank operator now.
Oh, it's the FF12 composer? That makes a lot of sense. He has a very distinct style.
Thank you for this, Ace.
I'll do a spot check on the Edelweiss now, to make sure it's ready to go at any time.
The Evil East guy, yeah. Cool.
Alright, we'll get going for now then. See you later.
Yeah. Tactics guy does a great job. We'll save when it lets us.
I'll cut to the chase. Here's your mission.
The schedule update, we're playing Valkyria Chronicles for another hour, and then it's sub-block time where we play games recommended by Patreons on patreon.com. Today we're playing Brigandine for Sanguine Haze from 3 to 4 Pacific. From 4 to 5, we're playing Soul Blazer from D-Rock. It's a Super Nintendo Enix RPG. And then 5 to 6, we're playing Super Brothers from Ganymede Native.
The Great Vasel Bridge was just taken by the Empire. It's a key strategic position.
Valkyria Chronicles will be back next week, Thursday, Friday. Just check the schedule.
The Great Vasel Bridge?
It's a major drawbridge crossing the canal in Vasel, just outside the capital.
That bridge is a part of the central transit artery, leading into Randgrees. Our mission is to take it back.
Such a cool, very distinct visual style, even outside of like the artwork. Just it looks kind of like an ancient medieval kingdom, but it's still kind of World War II-ish. I like it.
The Empire has been running a blitz, with their shock troops outrunning their defense. Our 3rd Regiment will retake the bridge before defensive reinforcements can arrive.
How quaint. The militia holding a little strategy meeting of its own.
General Damon.
How long were you planning on hiding out in here, Verrot?
My apologies, sir. We'll depart soon.
Whatever. They're just country mice.
Hey, Claude Reaver, how you doing?
It's not like there'll be much help.
More help, perhaps, than your army unit that couldn't hold the bridge in the first place.
Hey!
Regardless, Vasel remains a critical position. We'll reclaim it immediately.
What a nice guy, right, Starfish?
Well, good. See that you do.
But they tell us everything we need to know about that character and his design.
General Damon, commander of the Central Forces.
Right, Spiky?
Central Forces? That's the army branch the militia was folded into, right?
That's right. They say the general's an aristocrat. He looks down on the common militia.
I haven't seen Paths of Glory, no.
That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Now that the war's begun, we all need to band together and fight to keep Gallia safe.
Oh god, Godspeed, Cloud Reaver.
Who cares at this point whether you're in the army or the militia? It's ridiculous.
Gentlemen, let's return to the mission.
I think they established I'm supposed to hate him with his appearance as soon as he showed up. Like, that's how they designed his character model.
The western bank to gain a foothold for reclaiming the bridge.
Really, Kami? No shit.
Lieutenant Gunther, I'm assigning Squad 7 to this mission. It's your first maneuver, so be smart.
Terra Battle's scenarios are very smart in their design.
Yes, Captain.
It makes sense because Terra Battle kind of has a similar approach to storytelling as Ogre Battle, where it's like, here's your mechanics thing, but we'll give you some text right beforehand that summarizes what you're doing.
The other squads are on patrol. Stay sharp and be ready to help take back the bridge. I'm counting on all of you out there. Now move out.
I never played Mad World. I hear that's one of my great sins. It's the black and white game with some color, kind of like a Sin City sort of style. I think those are the main. Okay, so I can grind in skirmishes. All right, I might go do one of those now. Soldiers lost during skirmishes are still permadead. All right, we'll be careful then. Let's do it on easy for now.
Here is a brief on the task at hand.
We've played a couple more mature games. I'll just try to specify that in some way. Yeah, it's very unique Flarewing. I hadn't seen anything like it before. This game is well localized too. It could have failed due to poor localization. I'm just lucky that it was created in like the post, like good voice acting singularity. There's a long time where video games were expected to be very poorly localized. I can position my units in advance. Hey, thanks for the follow, Jojo. It's good to have you. Really want the scouts in the front at the beginning. It doesn't matter who I send, it sounds like. Although it could make sense to put the scouts in the back, now that I think about it. Nice. Oh, that's the back? Oh, I guess I can tell that. Well, I think I'm okay with that, because, like, they have the best movement, so they can get forward. People in the front need to have the... Well, it's an easy mission, so we'll just try it the way it is. I'll save my game. Enemy base camp is captured. Right. FF5's on Steam? Nice. We just beat that on stream fairly recently. We'll give it a try with this model.
I'm confident victory is within reach.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia! Squad 7, move out!
I probably do want to have the shock troopers in the front in the future. It's not too bad. No, I get 8. Alright, so these guys are shock troopers. What's good against shock troopers? Like, does the tank work well against them? Looks like they have no Lancer, but they have one Lancer, so I should... My intent here is to take out the Lancer first so that my tank can be safe. So let me find my sniper. Oh, shoot. Oh, there's 2 Lancers. Okay, that's good to know.
Good night.
Might just keep using her to kill that Lancer. We'll see. It looks like there's 2 of them down there.
Nothing personal.
Oh, you can zoom in with the right stick to increase your accuracy? Okay, good looking out. I'll try that here. Nice, so I can go for a headshot is what you're telling me. Although now it doesn't matter. I love how they have this like medieval look to them. It's really cool. I don't really need the headshot, so I should just go for what's certain to land. There we go. Okay. We gotta take out some of these shock troopers. Let's see, I don't think there are any more Lancers out there. If there is one, it's really far away.
Entering combat.
I'm coming home alive.
Like I can see very clearly whether it's going to kill them or not. Nice. Use the snipers against the shock troopers? Okay, good to know for next time. You can use her again. She doesn't have a lot of AP, but you can at least attack from where she is. If I get the head, then it's an insta-kill. See if I can turn down the sensitivity later, too. Why is it not letting me shoot? Am I out of ammo or something? Oh, I see. Does that refill every round? I didn't realize that. That makes sense, though. I'll use her. She needs to heal anyway, so it's not a complete waste. What's that, Rodney? Yeah, sure. What's your normal character? Your normal stream name? From Smash yesterday, right? Just be chill in the future, you know. We'll bring a shock trooper forward and see what we can do. I can use my own tank as cover. That's really clever. Nice. No problem. Thank you for coming in and asking. It's been removed. Alright, let's see. There's another scout I could potentially kill.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, I can do a one-day timeout for next time. It's my first time having to moderate with that level of intensity. To kill 16. Can't really reach him, so we may as well try this guy. Oh, it's so close. That's okay. Maybe we'll get a kill when he runs around and moves later. Right. Makes sense, Spiky. I agree. Oh, you can refill ammo with Engineer. Good looking out, Heelweed. I had no idea. That's a cool mechanic. It makes Engineers seem more useful then, too. So, Engineers are kind of natural buddies of snipers, then, I imagine. See what happens, shock trooper. If they're smart, they're just gonna chill there, yeah. Nice. No worries, you're good. I know that it wasn't all you, Rodney. It was also the other user, Dijon. You were responding in kind. In the future, I'll try to use a timeout. I think Spikey's right. Probably just kill this guy, right?
I'm on my way now.
I guess not. I have to move first.
Must be my lucky day.
Still can't tell. No, I guess that wasn't really the best choice. Try using the sniper to finish him off, I guess. Now she has no ammo, so if I wanted to get her more ammo, I'd have to switch to the engineer. Got it. The shock troopers have really good armor, I'm taking it. Okay. Just by touching her, I've given her ammo back? Am I understanding that correctly? Oh, wow. Okay, it's not as bad as it looks. Nice. Nicely done, Nadine.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Hey, Heelweed, thanks for the follow. It's good to have you. Okay. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. Always kill the scouts in the front because it punishes their shock troopers. Good to know.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, it's not happening, is it? Nope. We'll just wait. I like that they have infinite ammo.
Just leave it to me.
You can walk shorter and shorter distances every time. Nice. Hey Dragon Ball Z, how you doing?
I did it.
Gotcha. Keep that in mind for them. Yeah, we don't want to keep moving him at this point. We can start moving some of these scouts, which I haven't really been using in this mission. Looks like easy is way easier than I thought it was going to be. It's good to know for the future, though.
It's injured. Remember to use Ragnade.
So there's a second page on the scout page. Oops.
I've lost visual on the target.
Okay?
Now, I just did something to his corpse. Does anyone know what happened? Nice. 2 headshots.
Man down. Everybody be careful.
So I just have to get to their flag and press occupy to win. Do I have to kill everyone too, or does something stop me from occupying if there's someone standing there? Thanks for the follow back, Rodney. I appreciate it.
Operation complete. We took their base.
I see. Cool. I might do one more skirmish, maybe even that same one, but on the normal difficulty. I'm glad that they have these. If you collect a corpse, you get slightly more, I see. If there are enemies in the camp, you can't occupy it. Got it.
Here's a brief on the task at hand.
Same mission, we should be good to go. Let's reposition. Let's put the scouts, well, let's see. I like the idea of having the shock troopers in the front. I think that's correct. Okay, and we'll take... Scouts can stay in the back. I think that's smart. We'll basically we'll use the same group. I don't need Largo this time. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Now, let's begin the operation. I'm confident victory is within reach.
Ah, I see.
Let's drive these Imperials back out of Gallia!
So we're going to try the same skirmish on normal mode, and then I think I feel comfortable enough going on to the next story mission. But I do like that they give you a chance to level up your characters. That would always stress me out in Fire Emblem, that there is a finite amount of XP in the game. Which is fine, I get it. I think that, you know, lets you do things you wouldn't be able to do otherwise, but... Alright, we're going to try to snipe the... shock troops. Well, before we had success sniping the Lancer, but I think the shock troops need to go down first this time. And I'll wait to deploy the tank until maybe the second round.
Nothing personal.
Nice.
Sweet dreams.
Kill the other one. Less likely to land, but we're going to try. After this mission, somebody remind me to adjust the sensitivity on my stick. It's really high. Nice.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, I guess the problem with the Fire Emblem games that give you an infinite amount of XP to grind is that the rest of the game isn't designed with that in mind, balanced with that in mind, so it just makes it way too easy. So I guess you have to have a game that lets you get infinite XP and kind of balances the game around that ability. Easier said than done, I know. Crap. Come on. There we go. Broke his medal. What does that mean?
I did it.
Yeah, how do orders work? I haven't seen that yet.
Just leave it to me.
Very sensitive stick, Yahan. You understand it. Shoot, didn't mean to do that. Get back behind cover. Send out one of the other guys to finish off the Lancer. Oh, that's cool. So open the menu. Orders. Oh, and I spend CP to apply it. Okay, that's kind of cool. So I could send a really important unit in and increase their evasion. I get it. I was wondering how that would be balanced. That makes sense.
Leave it all to me. I'll take point, guys.
Born leader. Nice. He's too far away. Good to know. You can bring him over to the other sandbag. Finish him off that way. Got him. I might be able to... I can't do it. Well, maybe under system? Hold on. Nah, I can't change the sensitivity. That's okay, I'll just deal with it. I wonder if I should just end my phase so I have an extra CP next turn. I think I'll just do that. My shock troopers here should be fine where they are. I could refill her ammo, but it might be excessive. Let's just, let's end. Okay, that's fine. We'll see if I can cover them. I sort of cheese the run into the alley to avoid the tank mission. Good thing they don't shoot each other in the face there. Oh god. Okay, have to remember that that's a possible thing that can happen. Okay, let's finish off that other shock trooper, yeah?
The hunt begins.
Body shot is fine. I could move her forward. Why not? It would be wasting her AP if I don't, so.
Y'all still with me, soldier?
Alright, these guys can go over and kill this dude. Rocked. Oh, all the body shots. Didn't even 360 no-scope him. A few playthroughs of the harder version of it. It's cool. This isn't all that much harder than the normal mode. Probably should have thrown a grenade first if I was going to use her. Send these guys forward here, though. Didn't end up using my tank in this one.
On my way. I'll hold this point at any cost.
So I could have left him here once I saw the camp defender thing pop up.
Don't get pinned down. Fire back.
It's too far away for me to blow it up. Okay. Missed once. He's already gone. He hasn't. She might be able to get something done. Well, probably not. I should probably keep using these two, if anything. Sure, what's that, Dark Star? I do like that the rifle and the machine gun have unlimited ammo.
Man down, everybody be careful.
My turn, okay?
Nice. You start on the bridge, you're surrounded on all sides. That's pretty wildly different. Wow. Nice. Not much difference in easy and normal, but after that they actually changed the format. That's cool. Just a B rank, so we could be doing way better. Alright, so let's level some folks up. Now that we've explored that, let's save the game as well. Go back to HQ. Different music as well. Right on. There's a train. Now, do more units show up in the recruit squad area after skirmishes or only after actual missions? I guess the same question applies to R&D. I'm guessing nothing new gets added.
Bite the bullet. No pain.
Only after actual missions, gotcha. So really the only reason to do skirmishes is to get money and XP.
Good work, maggots. Looks like that should be the new potential out of the shock troopers.
Nice. Curiosity, can I see their potentials? Shock troopers have undercover fire. When crouching, attack is boosted. Fire accuracy improved when enemy is nearby. Okay. First aid boost. Got it.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
Cool. All right. Let's look at R&D. Got some money. DCT stands for ducats, I hope. Alright, let's upgrade the body as much as possible. It's really ducats. That was just my guess, but cool. I like how you have to fit them onto a block and the plates take up different spaces. Cool. I don't have enough to afford the rest of them, but it's good to know that they're there. But technically I could sit here and keep doing that skirmish over and over until I have enough money to finish upgrading the tank all the way, but I'm not going to bother with that. At what point is grinding necessary in this game? Can you play through the whole game without losing any, main units, and without having to grind, or is there some expectation that you'll do some skirmish grinding?
Here are details on the current operation.
Brilliant forces deployed in a defensive formation on a campus. Play through without grinding. How often do I unlock new skirmish missions? As long as it's not the same skirmish over and over, I can just do a skirmish whenever it unlocks, that's fine. City team protects the base camp while the Riverside team strikes the enemy. Clever. Cool. So I want to put the people that have like camp defender and defend tanky abilities here in the main camp, and then my strikers on the right. And the city team. Scouts and engineers, sure. Okay. Anti-tank is our Lancer. Which looks like they already include one no matter what, which is good. Make it harder for you to screw that up. Can add Walter. Who else? Add a couple of these guys. Oh, she's already in the other team, sure. Probably don't need an engineer in this section. These can all be like tanky people. Oh, lame Goomba. If you can't get back on, you can try watching on YouTube or Hitbox. I'm multi-streaming at those two locations. Oh, I only get to pick one person to send. Okay. Guess I can either send an engineer. I don't have a sniper with me. It'd make a lot of sense to send an engineer if their main thing is healing. Make more sense to send another scout, I guess. I was talking about sending the sniper, but I wanted to make sure she had engineer as backup. She's not going to be able to move fast enough to catch up. I should send an engineer just so I don't have one over here. Send Nadine. Okay. View the objectives, capture the base camp. Got it, let's try it.
We're prepared to commence the operation. I look forward to good news from you.
Probably don't need an engineer, famous last words, Slurwing. Yeah, if you can avoid telling me anything at all about the missions, unless if I ask for it. If you notice it on the screen and say, hey, did you notice that? That's cool.
All right, it's our first mission. Let's split into two teams.
So I already have the tanky guys. They can kind of just chill until the enemies become an issue.
Towards the enemy encampment with the Edelweiss.
Shock trooper here. Leave the offense to me.
City team, your job is to guard the base. Be ready for anything, including tanks.
How long you think I've been an anti-tank man? A couple of tanks ain't no sweat.
That's a spirit, Largo. Now, let's move out!
Cool.
Listen closely. This information could save your life.
We'll look on the map and see what we see. And we learned this one already, actually. Units stationed near camps get a boost to their defense. Oh, that's clever. Even tanks recover HP. Good to know. Gotcha. Cool. Alright, let's see what the tank situation is over here. I don't see any yet, so I probably want to send some scouts out to figure out what the deal is. I'm going to use my... Well... I could just start by sending the tank out, couldn't I? Why not? Let's do that. If I've got him, I should use him, and they can use it for cover.
Gotta love nature.
Don't give up now.
I guess I could have used an area attack to take out both of them, huh? It was kind of a mistake that I didn't. That's okay. I'm wasting a bunch of AP by turning here, but that's okay. And I don't think he can turn the turret enough to be able to attack it on his next turn. That's okay. I'll learn what to do for next time. Send you out. About terrain, actually. Learning how to crawl, sure. Cool.
Divert the enemy's attention. Go down.
Rocked.
Target silenced. Head to...
Alright. Probably send a scout out next to see who else is up here, although I gotta be kind of careful. I might just go for the shock trooper. Well, trying to decide here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited so far, Chaos. It's a pretty cool game. Tank has less AP, but I can get it to where it's being more useful from a positioning perspective, so I'll move it forward again. I probably need to bust the sandbags first, since I can't just roll over them. Ugh, that was a really ugly waste of AP there.
Capture the Imperial camp as quickly as possible. Enemies may be hidden.
Alright, shots not so great with the one I'm currently using. Probably can't reach him now. Worth at least trying. Yeah. Okay. I could send him forward one more time. I mean, what else are we going to use the CP on? Tanks can drive straight through sandbags? Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was doing that wrong. That makes sense for next time, though. Probably should have turned him a little bit so I could use it more like, ooh. She was able to see him. He wasn't visible before. Interesting. And I can't look for a headshot, it looks like, because he's crawling in the... Yeah, it doesn't change regardless. That's why you want to use scouts, hidden enemies. Didn't even notice. I like how that's done via stats, too. You could have just as easily made that a... just does the player notice them, yes or no? Aw, last one missed. Boo. It's too bad. I guess if he gets up and does something, we should be able to take him out since he only has one shot left in him. I could drive the tank a little bit further. I kind of want to get rid of the shock trooper, and he can't really do anything to the tank, so we'll try it. Machine gun's not so great if it's that far away, but at least I can use it as defense on next turn. Yeah. So it seems like if you're going to use scouts, you should use them first so that you can find any spot enemies, that kind of a thing. Probably could have moved them into better defensive positions too. Because right now they're not really using their cover the way I'd want them to. Yeah. Ouch. Later, Sanguine. Thanks for hanging out. I'll make sure that there's something on YouTube so you can watch Brigandine. Ah, okay. Does it sometimes matter what you're using last with different characters? Yeah, there's a crawling shock trooper over there. I'm guessing I only saw him because the scout was close enough. Leaders, okay. Oh, by having a leader, they add 1 more CP. That's pretty cool. Nice. Need to get him once to kill him. Nice. Oh, I saw one of those in the previous fight, I guess. Yeah, it makes sense, Leon. I think we still just have the evasion one, right? Yeah, that's okay. We don't need that right now.
Entering combat. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted! Push forward!
That's facing the way I don't want it to be facing, right? A lot of shock troopers are the ones we want to kill, if anybody. Let's see. Mortars could potentially blow this up. I'm guessing mortars can take out sandbags as well. Nice. Pretty cool. It looks like it does take out the sandbags. Okay, so I want this guy to take out the other shock trooper.
Go down.
Oh, he ducked. That's rude. Whew, pretty nasty.
Ain't no stopping me.
Strong-willed.
I'm on. Ain't no stopping me.
Don't duck this time, dude. Man!
I don't want any wasted lives out there.
Do they always duck when they're out there in the middle? Let me see if I can send the engineer to heal her.
On my way.
If I lose her, I'm going to restart the mission. Let's see, I don't know. God.
Something in that building's shadow.
Nope, nope, we're reloading. Gotcha. Now I know. I'll try using the tank to kill him this time. Oh wait, they're not totally dead yet, right? I can still pick her up? Okay. It's more like Final Fantasy Tactics, where they get a little timer above their heads. Alright, well... I'm gonna try just using Rosie to finish him off. If he doesn't dodge, then we should be fine. And then we'll reload. Damn! Every time so far, so Rosie's gonna die, unfortunately. I didn't realize just how bad it was. Now I know. At least you might be able to finish him off, we'll see.
My turn, okay?
Got him. They can't dodge grenades. Good to know.
Stay with us. It won't be long now.
They can still crouch with grenades. Once they're evacuated, they're still out of the mission. You're just keeping them from... I got it. Cool. The scouts are good as calling in medics, too.
Sit tight. Puff's almost there.
Oh, if the enemy touches them, they're perma-dead. I gotcha. That's why it's kind of an asymmetrical feature of the game. Oh god. She's not just going to end the turn in the open, is she? She gets another turn to move, doesn't she? Okay, one more. Phew! Let's get behind the tank. Nice. I guess going for the headshot seems to be worth it most of the time. You're an asymmetrical aspect of the game. So we got about 13 minutes left, guys, of Valkyria Chronicles. After this is over, I'm going to switch to Brigandine, which is Sanguine Hayes' sub-block game. After Brigandine, it's Soul Blazer from D-Rock, and then Super Brothers for Ganymede Native. I'll try to finish this battle. We'll see what time's looking like. Pretty much just have a tank and scout, though, on their base. Okay, sure. Get ammo in a camp or an engineer unit. Each time an engineer makes contact with another ally, they restock full capacity. That's cool. Engineers are natural unit allies to snipers. I don't have anti-tank on this side, unfortunately.
Entering combat. Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted. Throw sandbags when you can. Sighted. Enemy sighted.
Nice. That's what we wanted to happen. Now, don't see any Lancers on their side, so this is probably fine just leaving the tank there for now. I could use it a couple times to try to kill some of the dudes that are here, specifically the shock troopers, since they're going to ruin Alicia's day. Yeah, it makes sense that tanks can't capture bases. Although if any of them shoot, let's see... Let's see. There aren't anyone that nobody I can AoE from here, it looks like. That guy's in the open, so he's more likely to die in his turn. God, so sensitive. That would have to land right on the radiator to kill it, so I'm not going to do that. I just work on killing some of these guys. Nice.
Here we go.
Just one, that's okay. On the next round it should work the way I expect it to, I think. I'm going to try to shoot the other guy. D-pad's not... Oh, very nice. Thank you, Kaido. Kaido, I didn't even realize that at all. Let me get this guy, no problem. Nice. Oh, so I'm not... So my radiator's not facing the other tank? That makes sense. Yeah, good call. Can anyone blow up the radiator, or just Lancers and other tanks? Oh, we can drive through walls? Cool.
Damn tank's busted right through the stinking wall.
Awesome.
Well, it's my turn now. Stick this in your pipe and smoke it.
Stay sharp. Tanks can break through crumbling walls and trample down sandbags and trees.
Good to know. Is there like a crack in the wall or something?
Damage minimal.
Still trying to hit me from all the way back there. I'm glad my butt wasn't facing him. And the Lancer doesn't even try to shoot enemy units, it looks like. Gotcha. Nice dodge from Walter. Ouch. Going for the treads. Alright, we got plenty of CP. Let's think about how to use it. I think I can take the base. So the base outline is the little rectangle around the flag there, right? If there are no living enemies in there, then I can send my scout in to finish the mission, it sounds like. Wanted to use the machine gun, but that's okay. And have plenty of CP to finish it. Oh, it missed? Shit. Alright, well, we'll use the machine gun next time then. Keep in mind that it has a chance to miss. There we go. Nice Goomba. Scouts also seem to be good objective takers. Scouts seem to be good for a lot of reasons, actually.
Time your shots carefully, soldiers.
Haha! Cool. This is a really cool game.
Operation complete. We took their base.
Y'all on stream have good taste. Those of you who had played it before and voted it up, get me to play it. Good choices. Those of you who've never seen it before, thank everyone else in chat for being able to check it out. It's a really rad game, huh? Now, and I got this new gun, I think, because I killed the ace, right? So I kind of want to check maps for aces so I can get new things from them. Alright, let's save my game. And I don't think I'm going to get another mission done in 6 minutes, so I'm going to take this opportunity to take a break, go feed the cats, run to the restroom, and set up Brigandine for the next game. Like I said, if you're just here for Valkyria Chronicles, that's cool. Check the schedule below the channel. You'll see the next time it'll be on. It'll probably be next week, Thursday or Friday. We'll keep playing it, probably once or twice a week until we beat it. So, throw up the BRB. I'll be back shortly with Brigandine. I'll see if I can get the title screen loaded so you at least have something pretty to look at. Yeah, I'd be okay with just knowing whether a mission has an ace or not. Because knowing that it doesn't will be helpful, so I'm not searching the whole place with my scouts unnecessarily. That wouldn't bother me. Alright, we'll be back.